Support small. Oh my god, wait. 4th Master made a Stella Sora guide. Shut the fuck up. There's no way. 4th Master made a Stella Sora guide. Holy.
Our first of maybe a series of Stella Sora videos. This one
bro,
is
we
going to be,
bro.
and, you know, I get it. I'm not the highest level in this.
Okay, considering the fact that chat, I'm level 22 by the way, and I played this game for 5 days. All right, and this is like what 20 hours ago. Bro, how the hell is 4th Master so slow? Is that 240 out of 2? Bro, I'm gonna cry, bro. I'm gonna cry. Bro, I will literally get a level 40 before 4th Master as a complete free-to-play. I'm literally complete free-to-play, Stella. Let's take a look at 4th Master tips over here.
I have been playing this game since its launch, and, you know, I do believe that this game is one of the more fun games that have released this year, for sure. I know a lot of people have been filtered by the gacha, and, you know, a lot of people on social media were very against it. But I think at the core of it, Stella Sora is a very, very enjoyable game to play, especially if you like roguelike RNG element, and the control of the units are pretty satisfying, and it's very, very easy to play on mobile as well. Okay, unless you're doing dodge, cancel, Shia, which is, I've tried it on the phone. I don't know if I got fat fingers, but it's really hard to do. But this is going to be, I guess, our first video, and it's going to be going over some of the mistakes that I, as a new player, made, and after fact, learned I shouldn't have made those. And if you guys don't know, my girlfriend, Lily, also loves Stella Sora. I fed her a lot of bad information initially because I did not know any better. This is all for you to avoid making those same mistakes. Now, the first one, knowing which abilities to level. So, I'm sure a lot of people here have, you know, in the beginning, you don't know.
Shout out to my executive Stella manager. Bro leveled both my support skills and the main skills for my Fuyuga. Thank you so much. It was really
because you need a main team, main character. Right, let's look at my Shia, my light team with Shia, Jinglin, and Tilia. With these 3 characters, I, in the beginning, leveled them all simultaneously and just kept leveling them and leveling them and leveling them. While I was doing that, I guess the best way to show it is with my water team. So my Chitose, Iris, and I think Teresa was my initial water team. And so with these characters, you can see, for some reason, Teresa and Iris's other abilities are leveled. And this is something that I learned much later that, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Chitose, your main character, mainly I think most people want to play her auto attack build. You want to just focus on her auto attack if you understand how Stella Sora team building works, right? If you are going to, you know, start a run here, right? Let's say we have a Chitose team here, and then we would have 2 supports. And the 2 supports would be Teresa and Iris. In my infinite wisdom, in the beginning of the game, I thought, I should just level all of their abilities, right? That being basic attack, skill, support skill, and ultimate. Well, you shouldn't do that. Definitely on your main character, depending on what they're mainly focused on, you would either be, you know, leveling their basic attack focus, maybe ultimate, stuff like that. But you can pretty much level their basic attack, main skill, and ultimate. You do not want to be leveling the support skill unless you intend to use them as a support later, right? But in this case, Chitose is not being run as a support, so she does not need the support skill level.
And I kind of wasted a couple. And
what about our support? So Teresa and Iris are both supporting Chitose. I probably should not have leveled her basic attack and her main skill. Why? Because your supports will never be using their basic attack and main skill. They are using their support skill and their ultimate. Pretty much, that's basically all they're using. Same thing with my Iris here. I did the same thing. I accidentally leveled these up. This is something that burns a lot of resources, especially early on. And you don't really want to waste too many resources, especially, you know, if you're free to play, you don't have as much resources to throw around. Basically, when you build your team, you have a main character that you're going to be controlling, whether it's Shia for light, Chitose for water, Fuyuka for fire. You know, there's I call her Jerry for Terra. I did play main Mystique for a while. I don't know what I was thinking about, but essentially, you want to mainly be leveling the main skill, the basic attack, as well as the ultimate for your main character. Meanwhile, you should not be leveling their support skill at all. And vice versa for the supports, you should be leveling their support skill and their ultimate, but not their main.
Thank you so much,
basic attack and main skill. That was my first big mistake. Now, my second big mistake, I definitely I was leveling my main as well as my supports simultaneously. So if I took Chitose to 50, you know, or 30, I took Iris and Teresa to 30. And when I was leveling my Shia team, right, I was leveling all of them to 50. So you can see my Jinlin's almost 60 here. And you really don't need to do that, right? Most of the boosts that you get from your supports are pretty much going to be from their potentials and all the damage boosts that they do give. And leveling them up much higher is not really going to give you a huge stat boost. I would say most of these supports, depending on the point at which you are in the game, like if you have 80, 90 on your main, right, you should really keep them just like 40, 50. Especially early on, like my Iris and Teresa were just level 30 and my Chitose was leveled up a bit higher as well. So definitely don't waste too many EXP resources leveling up your supports because, you know, you want your main to be as high level as possible. Definitely don't want to waste those resources. And then the next
is she gonna get a rerun or what? Oh my
spreading
goodness.
My resources a little too thin in the beginning. I wasn't exactly free to play, but I wasn't
insane,
exactly wailing super hard in the game. game either in the beginning, right? Because I just wanted to dabble in the game and see how I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it quite a bit, so I ended up spending a bit more. But in the beginning, as you can see, I leveled up a lot of things all over the place. And it got to a point where I hit a wall in terms of like what I could level. Because
okay, to be fair, he doesn't have a
I
win
leveled
team, I guess.
Dark team, I leveled my Water team, I leveled my Terra team, I leveled everything. It kind of got to a point where I didn't really have any specific team that was really excelling. And I think the best way to progress in Stella Sora in the beginning is to just really focus on one team, get them to as high as you can in terms of progression.
That literally sounds like every
branching out to the
single
next
gacha
element.
game
Because
in
at the end
the
of the day,
history
right,
of all
the end
gacha
game
games.
of Stella Sora is very much about having the good elemental distribution. You want good elemental coverage. You want to have like having the good elemental distribution.
Oh my god, bruh. He hasn't even played it. Yo, chat. I don't want to toot my own horn. Hold up. Your streamer literally have a 6-star clear as of yesterday, by the way. I need to pull out my stuff. Bro, I really like play this game like a lot, bro. Like really. I think every single day without fail, we always cook up them levels as well as progressing. Alright, I want to show you guys a little bit of the wait, hold up. Because we are gonna be getting to Honkai Star really soon. Give me 1 second. We're getting to Honkai Star really soon. Just give me 1 second. Alright, after this, we're getting to HSR. Welcome home, Owen. That's really good. Hold up. Alright, that's good. Alright, hold up. Alright. Ooh, wow. That's really good. Let me get this thing about up here. There we go. Bro, I love Stella Sora music, right? Yo, chat, take a peep. And there it is. We have achieved the double 3-star on the first half and second half. And as of yesterday, chat, my current best save. How do I show you guys my save? I guess it's records, right? We got a 2 gold clear data. 1 for the Candace main DPS running our Nazuka on the support, as well as the Farina on the 21, 23 up and there. And on top of that, yo, chat, let me show you guys this. Yesterday, I did a sneaky 10 pull again on the light cone banner. It turns out this game really likes me. Because it decided to give me. Wait, how do I see my? It decided to give me a Midnight Mayhem, which is like the Lux DPS light cone from my the other one. But unfortunately, I don't have shield. So that's like sort of like the biggest problem. I just got this yesterday, but I don't think I can even use it. Oh no, I didn't even know you can do that. Oh, I didn't even know it's like 3D. Whoa, wait, that's really fun. Cool. Holy, yeah, unfortunately, we don't really have a Lux team. So, do you know you can do? Okay, I know you can click, but I didn't know you can do this. Like it's like a little bit like 3D. Yeah, and they are all songs, which is why they're called this, right? So like every single one of the tracks is like a little track. Yeah, I think this is really interesting. But we are at a very nice little progression as well. And then my trackers, we're still pretty much logged into Fuyuka and Nazuka. I already built up Tilia living on to level 40. And then we're just going to be saving all our pools to see what's the next upcoming unit. For my selector, we are just going to save a little bit because I love hoarding shit. So I think I will only choose this at the next limited banner. And then if I lose my 50-50 to like whatever out of random fast fuck random that's going to be, then we're going to select this, right? So that's kind of like my plan for my Stella Saga. Alright, back to the 4 video. Hold up. Oh, only 3 stars have L2D. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. There we go.
You want good elemental coverage. You want to have like pretty good teams for every possible element. I know I'm looking like a super casual here, but it's just general tips, regardless of how, you know, progressed or unprogressed my account is. Funny thing, Lily's account, my girlfriend, is like double my account level. So, you know, sometimes I just log into her account and check things out that way. But definitely don't overspread your resources. This is something if you played other gacha games, you'll just pretty much figure out, because you find out, especially if you're free to play, if you spread too many resources too early, you're just going to be at a point where you can't beat certain content and you just
stop. How do you get
Whereas if you did
you
focus
pull
on one element and you really just juice that element, then you were probably able to progress further and unlock higher difficulties. Now, the next big mistake that I made was with the discs, right? Because at a certain point, you understand, which I
you might as well delete the game at that point.
If you are going in,
might as well just delete the game.
Don't autofill this, but if I were going in here, right, with my light team.
Oh my god, he leveled every single
disc. My light discs. At a certain point, you have to understand on your support discs, right, that you don't need to really level them. The support discs, realistically, you're just looking for the notes. And these notes are very important because you need them to fill out the buffs that you need. And you will
it's
notice
like
your DU
paths. Like the little
later on,
equations,
when you want to really start progressing, you want to take a look at here and see these are some of these are grayed out entirely, right? You're not even getting any benefits from them. You probably don't want to run them. But some of these, okay, like this. Oh, you got 2 notes, right? You could pop that in. You got here 2 notes here. You could pop that in. You got 2 notes here. And you might be like, oh, but these aren't the same.
Wait, why did he even level the 4 stars if you've literally got all of the signature weapons? Bro has like every single one of the signature weapons. Bro has every single
really, all that really matters is going for those notes more than anything. And that's why using off element for the support disc really isn't that big of a deal, because all you really care about is the note boost. Now, I might be wrong, and you can correct me in the comments, but I think that was a big mistake I made early on. I also was leveling my support discs. I'm sure they give some type of a boost, but like I definitely don't think it's
I just know that it's
necessary,
super
right?
expensive
where
to
you're getting the big
level
the skills and the effects are very, very strong, and you get like 4 notes, right? Look at these. But the support discs, you definitely do not need to invest that hard. They pretty much are just like really good for stacking the music notes. Probably the last big thing
HSR,
is
bro.
the events in this game. Do
Can
not miss out on
spend the
events.
fucking stamina?
See, I got really busy the last couple of days.
Okay, wait. You literally can spend all your stamina in 1 second. By the way, you can literally just go into like the event. You go into battle. You press quick battle. Bada boom, bada bang. You spend everything in like 1 second. You spend everything. Like literally 1 second. There isn't even like skip ticket. You just get the fact that bro is still on 200. Oh my god, I'm gonna punch the fucking wall.
And I just like did not get to finish this event, and I can't buy all these. But for the most part, I got most of the important things. All right, let me buy that last pull there. This is the Fist of Courage, which came specifically with this event, which is the SSR 5-star disc.
Oh my god, I missed this event, bro.
To get all the dupes in the shop.
Oh my god, I fucking missed this event. Oh my
and
god,
it's like, oh
my
my god, you are missing a massive boost. You definitely don't want to miss these. And then on top of that, you 100% want to make sure that you're doing all the Cataclysm, Survivor, and getting these discs as well, because these discs are very, very strong as well, especially if you're a free-to-play and you don't have access to that many 5-star discs. These are going to really help you along, right? And well, guys, that's going to probably be it for the first video here. As you can tell,
absolute cinema. So bros,
but as I've been playing it and with the help of my
don't over level your multiple units and their skills. Don't over level your light cones, as well as spending your stamina. Excellent. Thank you so much, bro. Guide master. W guide. Very, very nice. W. Alright, see you guys on the clip channel. Bye bye. You have cooled your last cool, my man.